trust me, I sometimes understand Christians. I sometimes understand human being. Because when you are faced with so much difficulties, so many challenges, and then from nowhere, Moses appears the way and then Moses appears and tells you that fear not, stand firm, for the Lord will fight for you. The Egyptian that you see today, you'll never see them again. All what you need to do is to be silent and allow God to do things his own way. Believe me, as human beings, sometimes, remember, it's someone who's telling you, right? And then for you, you can just imagine whatever you are undergoing through, and you feel like you are to the end. You feel like those ones does not matter. They does not matter, because you yourself, you know whatever you are going through. But then, as I told you, believe that whatever is written in the Bible will come and will pass, right? And whatever the promises, whatever God has promised, He has to fulfill. Because we can see from the book of Exodus, chapter 14, verse 13, we see Moses trying to comfort the Israelites after seeing the way the Egyptians, the Egyptian officials were running after them, right? And they were in the desert, and they started complaining to Moses, why did you bring us here? We could have stayed with him. We could have stayed with the Egyptians so that we could have worked for them. You had no reason for you to bring us the desert so that we can die over here. So you see that those complaints is the same complaints that as human beings we do have. We complain about a lot when we face difficulties, and we think that God is not going to help us or something. But did you know that all those happens so that God can glorify His name, so that God's name can be glorified? It's just a setup. You need to trust the process. You need to believe that God gonna make a way where seems to be no way. Believe that God said that He is the way, He is the truth, and He is the life. So if God said all this, He is not a human being that He should change His mind, nor a son of man that should lie. No. When God says yes, believe that it's an yes. But if He says no, still know that it's no, not yes. Okay. So trust Him no matter the situation. Believe in Him, and He is going to do marvelous unto you. So please, as I speak unto you, I also speak unto myself. I too am a human being. I sometimes feel like God has forgotten me. But then when I remember, when I read the Bible and I see that these are God's words, and if it's written, it has to be fulfilled, right? So what I'm telling you today is that please always read your Bible. Because when I comes to you and tells you that if you are told you are not a believer, and then I comes to your way and tells you that, oh, my friend, please, God wants you to be silent. God is going to do something unto you. You won't believe me. Why? Because you don't have any evidence. You don't have any clue. You don't know whatever God did in past. You don't know whatever He has written. So what I'm telling you is that I'm encouraging you today is to read Bible. Always read Bible. Know that even if you are faced with so many challenges, remember and quote a verse. Do you know, even if when we are praying, it's always good to quote a verse, okay? When you're communicating to your God, you're busy talking to your God. God, you remember this? You said that I ask and you are going to give it to me. Remember that you said, I knock and the door shall be opened to me. So when you quote those things to Him, of course, no, He can tell you, no, I didn't say that. He is not a human being. that he should change his mind. Whatever he said, he has to fulfill. Human being may promise something unto you, and finally he'll tell you that, oh, my friend, I can't fulfill it because blah blah things went. Okay, but God, when he promises, believe that God gonna fulfill it. So my good friends, my good Christians, what I'm telling you today, it's always to trust in God. Always trust in his word. Trust in whatever is in his word. Because whatever he spoke, he has to fulfill it. Believe that.